Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Farming Simulator 25 on Hutan Pantai. Again, I think I'm saying that right. I don't know, maybe not. Anyway, we are heading over to the lime station. I'm going to pick up some lime here. Since last episode, I did a whole bunch of plowing. All the fields we currently own are plowed here at the moment. Let me double check. I think we need the first road. I guess it doesn't really matter. We could take either one. You know what? I might just take the second one here. Looks like a little more of a direct route here. Got our white 8510 here again, hauling our spreader here. I've got the spreader empty here at the moment. We had a little bit of fertilizer in it here, left over from the fertilizing that we had done. So just empty that out on the ground. Again, it goes out in the totes there. I do wish there was a better way of doing that, but oh well, that seems to be the way the game does it. So what you gonna do, right? We got another 700 meters to go here. Figured I'd record this drive into town to pick this up, everyone. There are a couple different lime stations scattered around the map. Don't mind me, we're just running red lights here. Actually, the AI drivers actually seem to... oh, it's green. Perfect. Oh, and it turned yellow before it went green. That's interesting. Not something you see in America here, that's for sure. I wonder if that does that on the American map, too. Like, does it turn yellow before it goes green? I don't know, maybe there's spots in America where it does that one, but at least around where I live, it goes, you know, from red right to green. There's no yellow in between. The yellow is when we're going to stop. Like this one here, yeah, that would be where you'd use the yellow. So when you go from green, yellow, then red. Okay, just about there. Hey, you can turn right on red, right? We're going to do that. Drive over the sidewalk there a little bit. We're probably also just going to go through the red light here as well, which, I mean, I assume that person would have a red light too, right? I guess maybe not. No idea. Ooh, can we go through the tunnels here? Looks like you can, Evan. That's cool. Okay, well, unfortunately, we don't need to go through them at the moment. We just need limes, so we'll pick up our lime here in a minute. Oh, question is, how much do we need? That's a good question. I mean, I don't really know. Oh, and get fertilizer here too. Nice. So at least you can buy it in bulk, Kevin. You don't have to sit here buying it by the tote. One would like to think it's cheaper this way as well, but I want, you know, we're just going to fill it up. I was going to stop at one, but we do have, I think, all our fields need limes, so, and lime does go through it fairly quickly, so it's like a little bit different texture this time around. I like that. Looking good here so far. Oh, now the question is, when you put lime on the field, is it going to turn the field completely white like it always has? Also, is it just me, everyone is a little bit more foggy down here? Ooh, the game finally has fog. Yes, for those of you who remember that was a big thing here in one of the announcements here earlier in the year. You know, the game, fog in the game. Like, whoa. Like, wow, fog, huh? Only in the last, 15 years have games had that, right? I mean, no offense to Giants, but they might be a little behind here when it comes to graphics sometimes. Well, I'll have to say, driving through town here is pretty cool, though. I mean, look at all this. Yeah. There's actually, like, stuff. Whoa, we're going to run over the person. Okay, we won't run the person over. I wonder what happens if you do, though. Biogas plant that way, apparently. Good soup. Hands, cakes. Ooh, I like the sounds of that. Ice cream cone, Star Trekker, Bob's Records, huh? Bob's Records. I'm pretty sure there's actually a place like that down where I live. Pretty sure we actually have a Bob's Records, believe it or not. Oh boy, another person crossing the road. Come on, people. Got places to be, things to do here. Get out of the way. Where's my horn? It's pathetic horn on this tractor. Note to self, upgrade horn. Okay, anyway, we'll meet you folks here when we're back at the farm here. Okay, we're almost to the farm. I just had to pause here a minute and point out the fog there. That's kind of cool. Not too shabby there. I mean, again, I don't know that it's something I would necessarily be bragging about in the game, but I mean, hey, nothing wrong with it too, right? At the same time, there is fog in the game, and you can see it kind of laying low across the fields there. Anyway, we are almost back to the farm here. Once we're back here, I'll see what's about probably throwing a hired worker on this job here. Unfortunately, we only own the one tractor here at the moment. Oh boy, this This tractor's not like pulling this up the hill either. Wow, 4 mile an hour, huh? Oh boy, that's a little rough. That's a whole lot of rough right there. First field is coming right up in front of us here, so we'll just probably start on that one right there if we can make it up this hill anyway. Uh-oh, 2 mile an hour. Come on, tractor, let's go. Come on now. Pretty sure my tractor in real life could pull this better than this. And that tractor has a third of the horsepower this one does. I still question Giants on some of that stuff, but oh well. Okay, so like I said, I've been between episodes here, got all our fields plowed here. Check our field status here. There we go. So these fields are, oh, actually seed bed ready. Wow. Okay. And actually, no, I probably should make sure. Yes, so lime. Oh, those fields actually do not. Okay, so I just have 2 fields that need lime. I thought a couple of these did here as well. They do not. Okay, well, we're just going to hit the hired worker here. And literally all I have to do, I'm going to just go to the field, hit the hired worker. I'm not going to do anything else. Let him take care of it from there. And look at that. I think we got one of those vehicles, kind of, sort of. Now, got the hired worker going on. Then, everyone, all the harvesting is done here at this point. We only own the 5 small fields. So what I would like to do, we're going to go down to the finance screen here. Go to finances. I guess I don't know, what would you call it? I'm going to call this the finance screen. It's prices, vehicles, hand tools, statistics, anything else? Yeah, statistics, I guess. Sure. Finances, but we're going to pretty much borrow, I think, as much money as we can. So I don't know what that amount is here, but I figure we're probably going to like max out the loan. Normally, loans here in Farming Simulator are not like horrible, unless Giants has changed that. Maybe now interest will kill us. I'm not sure. And I wonder, are we going to stop at 500,000 here? We're going to find out. 500 the max? Yes. Okay, so the most we can borrow at the moment hasn't changed. That's always what it was in previous versions. Well, at least Farming Simulator 22 anyway. For those who remember, like, it used to be for the longest time, like $200,000 was like the most you could borrow, period. Like, oh my goodness, like, come on, Giants. And I do wish Giants would have a better way. I'm assuming the max amount is still like $3 million. I mean, I don't know if Giants has changed that or not. I know that's what it was in 22. And it is based on your assets. And as far as I know, those assets are land only, by the way. Unless Giants has changed it. I could be wrong. It used to be, again, previous version of the game, Evan. It was based on land only. So, speaking of land, we are going to go purchase some land here. And between episodes, Evan, let's see, I need to go to the, which one is it? Farmland, that's the one I need. Looking at a couple pieces of land here, Evan. And I was looking at 29 here. There we go. Click on that there, field 29 or farmland at 29 as it's called here. I'm like, oh, that looks like a nice little field to buy right there. Unfortunately, though, it comes with all this extra forest land here as well, which maybe not necessarily a bad thing. Maybe some forest land would be good, but I'm not sure if we're quite ready for that yet. And it's $275,000 for really not a lot, in my opinion. So we got field 25 down here, basically like less than half the price. Bigger field, I think. We also got this down here about the same price as the field 25. And yeah, probably not this one, because that's, again, comes with that. So what I'm thinking, we're going to get field 32 here. Yeah, we'll just buy it, I guess. I'm not sure actually what's on it at the moment. I should probably check that. Debating here. What else do we want to get? Oh, okay. I did not mean to do that. I'm not even sure how. Oh, if we click on the field number? Oh, visit. That's what I did. Okay. Well, if we spent all our money, we could have got field 7. Thinking probably not that route here yet. Field 1 is tempting, though. 26 actually is not bad. It comes with a little bit of extra land, but not a lot. Let's visit it here. See what's it look like here. Is this some land we could clear? Like, if we wanted to, we could clear some land here. Probably make this field a little bit bigger, although it does get pretty steep up in here, so I don't know if we'd want to do that or not. Yeah, you can kind of tell, like, it's using the land here that has a fairly nice grade to it, and the rest of it is like, woohoo, that's going uphill pretty good. So 26 would be an option. 25 still an option, I think. 24, not bad, actually. 24 is not bad either. We got $400,000 left. So if we, let's buy 25. Let's buy 24. Oh, I was going to say, wait a minute, how do we got $400,000 left yet? I was like, wait a minute, $400,000? I'm buying more fields. Technically, I probably have enough to buy another field yet, but I think we probably should look at maybe Oh, yeah, can't buy that one, can we? Could get that one. Probably should look at getting another tractor at this point, so we keep our farming operation moving a little bit more here. So let's see what we can get here for about $150,000. Ooh, a Challenger, huh? MT600. How much horsepower on that? That has 160, huh? You don't say. Bump that up to 225 for $83,000. I'm not a big fan of the tire options here, but... Oh, hey, there we go. Hey, look at that. Hey, good job, Giants. Well, we are kind of, duals all the way. I don't know if we want duals all the way around. What else do we have our options here? Okay. I'm kind of digging the rear twins, Kevin. Wouldn't mind seeing some wheel weights on them, but I'm going to go with that. Yeah, okay, it is. I would call this an American tire setup, everyone. At least that's my opinion anyway. The rear of the tractor definitely is not American, though. That is, yeah, I don't know what that rubbish is going on down there, but $86,000. I think that's a pretty good purchase, Evan. I don't know about you folks, but I'm thinking we're going to go for that right there. Let's buy that. We have the white currently, and yeah, pretty much everything else is going to be kind of probably outside of our price range. Oh, we do have a Deutz Fahr here. 230 horsepower. It's kind of a funky looking tractor there. I wonder if this is the air-cooled one. I don't know if all the Deutz tractors are air-cooled. Probably not some of these bigger, newer ones. I bet are probably not. But I know some of the older Deutz Fahrs, that was kind of their, I don't know if you want to call it claim to fame there, but they were, as far as I know, just like air-cooled. Like whoa, air-cooled, and that was it. Curious how well that actually worked in real life. Okay, you're done with this field. Perfect. Let's move on to the next field here, which was 28, right? Yes. We're going to see if we can start planting some of these fields here this episode. Oh, you know what? I am going to, where's the options here? We're going to turn off the buy lime here because, let's see, buy, and that's actually under fertilizer. I wish Giants would change that so you could have a few more options under that, like buying lime and fertilizer. Split those up a little bit because I think the herbicide, liquid fertilizer, it's all under that category if I remember correctly. All right, worker on this one. See how that goes. That's going to be, just open it up here, see what it looks like. No field selected for preview, huh? Okay, I'm not sure why. Obviously, we got the hired worker going, so should be doing something, I would think. There's our new tractor. I'm like, should be able to back tab here. All right, Challenger, 225 horsepower. Actually, wow, says it right on it. Oh, maybe it does in real life. Don't know. I think they would just have the model number of the tractor, which actually I don't know what is the model number of this tractor here. Has a MT, oh yeah, the MT600 series. I think they just put like MT whatever. Oh, it's up there on the cab, MT635. This is actually the 665 here. While we're down at the shop, is there anything else we need here at the moment? We got a planter, we got a cultivator, we got a plow, if you will. Stone pickers. Oh, you know what? What about a roller? How much is a roller going to cost us here? $46,000 for that? Yeah, I don't know about that one, Evan. Probably should get a sprayer, I suppose. We probably will want that here. $30,000 for that, huh? Wow, there's not much selection for sprayers here this time around, is there? That is probably going to be our choice here, I guess. Or what about weeders? That might be cheaper yet, Evan. Let's just say, yeah, $6,000. Let's go with that. We are going to buy that. Then we don't have to buy any spray either, Evan. At least hopefully, anyway. That's the way to hook up. Looks like it is. Okay, and I will meet you folks back at the farm. And we are back at the farm here. We're going to just set this weeder aside here for the moment. And I was just thinking while I was driving up here, we bought all those fields. I probably should really go check the status on some of these fields here. I actually have not looked at some of the fields we bought here. Main goal here this episode of it was to get the lime finished and then get some planting done here as well. And speaking of planting, double check here, but we should be in our canola planting. Yes, canola. So wanted to plant at least one, maybe 2 fields of canola. We'll see once here. Or we'll start with at least one field anyway. So let's grab our planter here. And it just occurred to me, we probably need some seed, don't we? I didn't grab any seed. Okay, well, that's probably going to require a run back down to the store here. Yeah, because here's the thing. I mean, we do have this little truck down here. I think it's sitting right down here, right? Which, in theory, Evan, you could probably throw a tote of seed up on this truck. However, there's one little problem with this, Evan, as far as I know. How am I going to get the seed up in the truck? Like, you can't pick it up. We don't have... Actually, heavy lift, I think, is out. From what I was told, Evan, the heavy lift mod is out, so then I could. But otherwise, Evan, I've got to buy, like, a telehandler, a skid steer, a loader. You know, I got to buy some $50,000, $100,000 piece of equipment just so I can load a bag of seeds into the back of that truck there. And like, yeah, I don't think so. Would be nice, Evan, if, Giants had the option somehow. Like, you go down to the shop, Evan, and there's just, like, a... loader or something like that now, like a loader, skid steer, forklift, something along those lines, Evan. Down at the shop. You're not allowed to take it off shop property, so like you got to stay on the shop property with it, but at least down at the shop, Evan, you have something that you can load stuff with. That would be really nice, but unfortunately that's not an option. That might be a good suggestion there for Giants, like, hey, can you somehow integrate like having a loader of some sorts? And again, when I say loader, I'm talking, skid steer, loader, front end, tractor with forks on it, whatever it might be. You can even vary it by map a little bit. Like, hey, this map has a forklift. This one has a tractor with a front loader on it, whatever it might be. And then, yeah, you're just not allowed to take it off a shop property. It's got a radius it has to stay in. That'd be a cool option. Anyway, we'll go grab some seed here in a minute. We'll be back. Okay, and we are back at the farmyard here. Let's get our GPS set up, and we'll start planting field 27 here, by the way. And we've got this set on canola. So let's open up GPS here. We're going to go to steering assist. Sure. We'll just leave it right where it's at. Lock that on. Turn the planter on. Got to remember here again, everyone, I am still getting used to this yet. Also got to lower it down now. Used to be again, everyone, before. Turn it on, it automatically lowers down, right? Game doesn't do that anymore. So I just got to make sure I remember that. Turn it on. And lower it down. Hopefully we didn't do too bad on the turn there. Looks like we're pretty good. I imagine we're probably done spreading lime here at this point as well. In which case, if we're done spreading lime, let's stop here real quick a minute. We should probably go check our new fields here, seeing where we're at. So field 32 here. Let's go over here. It is growing. What is on it? Is that cotton? We might just have to, unfortunately, maybe till that under, because otherwise, yeah, we'll have to get like a cotton harvester. We'll look into that here in a minute. 25, I think, was soybeans, right? Yep, that's good. That is green beans. Probably won't be able to do anything with that either, unfortunately. Maybe I should have looked at, like, getting up 20. Well, no, 26 was more expensive, wasn't it? 49. Yeah, it all comes with kind of some extra land there. Could have maybe got those fields, and they don't have anything on them, but let's see. That is growing. That one, yeah, those are both growing as well. So, again, field 25, we can harvest that one. On 24 and 32, we probably cannot. Real quick in the shop here. So I think when it comes to beans, I don't think there's any cheap options here. I think, yeah, this is the only option, literally the $500,000 harvester, I think. Which obviously, we're not going to be affording a $500,000 harvester. Now, we could lease it, everyone. But I don't know that makes a whole lot of sense either to lease that for the little bit that's on that field. It's probably not worth it. So, vegetable harvesters. Do any of these do? No, those are all beets, carrots, and yeah. Okay, so none of those will do anything. Vegetable planters. Wait, planters? Are these planters? That doesn't look like a planter. I was going to say, yeah, okay, it's not a plant. It's more of a shaper. I'm going to say. Same thing with that one there. I don't think you actually plant with those. Those are for going behind. This one here. Actually, this one here might be a planter. What is this one? To plant vegetables. This is for planting carrots and... I was going to say lettuce, but no, spinach, right? I think it's spinach is what it is. Okay, so yeah, harvest those probably out of the option here. Cotton harvesters probably, yeah. Probably same story, like $500,000. So I think we're just going to have to probably, unfortunately, just plow those fields under everyone. I just don't think it's financially wise for us to sit here to try and harvest those. This is probably just not going to pay for themselves here at this point. Now, with that being said, I definitely do want to get into some of those crops, Evan. It's just not yet, probably. Especially not after we just pretty much spent all our money here on fields. Now, I'm hoping, by the way, Evan, next episode, now that we've... Ooh, stop jackknifing in here. Now that we have fields bought, everyone, we should be able to borrow more money at this point here as well. So next episode, we'll see once how much more we can borrow. I know, just borrow right up to our eyeballs in debt. I'm a genius, right? But yeah, we're going to borrow as much money as we can, everyone, and buy as many fields as we can here as quickly as possible. Again, that's kind of one of the keys here to growing it quickly in the game, everyone. If you want my opinion here, you want to grow your farm, buy land. That is like probably the biggest thing you can do. And I've said this many, many times before, too. A lot of times, in my opinion, it affects how quickly the gameplay goes on a save game. If you start at a map that has lots of small fields and you don't own very many of them, it's going to feel like it's going to take a while to make progress. However, if you're playing on a map that has large fields and you own several of them, bit of a drop off there. Look out for that, by the way. Stop jackknife. This planter is very easy to jackknife. For those who watch the live stream. Oh my goodness, come on now. You'll see I did it several times on there too. Nothing to do with the duals either, by the way, because the tractor I was using on there was the John Deere 3650, I think. And yeah, no duals on that tractor, so... as I said before, too, you can see we're following a little bit of a curve here. GPS in the game will follow some slight curves, but we're going to get to this one here. You can see it clearly did not follow that one. Kind of a bummer. You think, should be able to follow that one, but alas, it does not. So we'll just take over the steering here at this point. But yeah, if you got a slight enough curve, everyone, or a big enough radius, depending on how you want to look at it, GPS will follow it. And it probably maybe depends on the equipment you have as well, maybe, but in this particular case, this tractor was not going to follow that tight of a turn right there. Kind of cool. You can see all the tracks in the field here from us. Oh, is that spread lime? Probably. That's probably what that's from. Speaking of checking fields here, probably should go back and check. So the only one I can really do anything with is the soybean field here. Needs lime. Okay. Actually, you know what? And the field's still growing yet, Evan, so we should be able to do that here. Let's go grab our lime spreader here a minute. They're done with this field. Yep. I probably really should switch tractors here because our Challenger tractor technically has the better tire choice for this. Although our spreader here, yeah, our spreader doesn't have the correct tires for this. Normally, at least around where I live, everyone, you'd be running a tractor that has narrow tires like we have on the Challenger. You'd also be pulling a spreader that has narrow tires as well, so you can fit right down the rows without destroying your crop. You would never take the tractor like this in your soybean field. You just absolutely destroy it. You want narrow tires here that fit between the rows. So, in theory, if you keep your tractor between the rows, you should never destroy any crop on the field. You will probably on the headland, because obviously you're going to have to turn around and stuff like that, but... Okay. Oh, this is 25 right here. We'll just pull you onto the field here. I seen there was no fertilizer on this here as well. So once we're done with the lime, everyone will get some fertilizer going on here too. In the other fields, 24 looks to be good, which is kind of a bummer because that one's fertilized. So is 32. Well, of course, Evan. The two fields that I can't harvest are sort of good. Like, really? Of course. Oh, well. Just a reminder here again, too, by the way, if you like to purchase this game and you don't have it already, you can use code RDAllen. Link and information is all down below there, and save yourself 15% on buying the game. That is on Games Planet there. So again, Games Planet, use code RDAllen. Oh, the planner got turned off, didn't it? Okay. Yeah, when I got out of the tractor, it shut the planner off, didn't it? Note to self. There we go. And also as a reminder, by the way, if you haven't already clicked that subscribe button, and don't forget to do so. Always very much appreciated. Oh, thought I cleared the tree, but that branch was just low enough it caught us on the tire there a little bit. Still following the curve yet. You can tell where it's going to end right there. It kind of shows you. I'm like, nope, there's no other line after that one. So far, definitely not taking much in the way of seed here for our planting this field. We're still 99% full. Canola seed, by the way, is really small. So I'm assuming, like, if we switched over to maybe plant something like corn or something like that, I'm sure we probably would have gone through the seed much quicker. Oh, can we turn sharp enough? Barely. Might have to do some skip rows here on this one. Especially with this tractor, anyway. Okay, with that being said, let's head over to the comment section here a moment. We are almost to the end of here of this episode, but see, we've got a few comments. Oh, gonna hit that hit show well. Yeah, like I said, we only got a couple more minutes here, but see if we can get some comments in here in a moment. A reminder again, always enjoy reading everyone's comments, so if you got something to say, throw it down below. Curious to hear, too, what everyone else is thinking of Farming Simulator 25 here so far. So, yeah, if you got something to say for Farming Simulator 25, let me know. Throw it down below. Curious to see how it's going for everyone else as well. Starting off with the first comment here, Tommy was saying, hey, can you buy a truck and explore the map? I suppose we could. Maybe we can see what's about doing that here at some point. Maybe, if I do that, maybe I'll make like a separate video for that rather than like the normal episode here. John was saying, a good video. The colors look washed out, though. I'm thinking of getting the game. Well, hey, if you're thinking of getting the game, reminder again, you can use my code down below. Save yourself 15%. You can also use the link for Giants down below as well. I don't have any code for that, but I suppose if it's on sale, always worth checking. See which place has the best price. Got to lock on my GPS there. There we go. Christopher was saying, good video. Keep it up. Hey, thank you very much for that. John was saying, looks like the rice harvester is broke already. And good video. Yes. I was looking at that there last episode. I finished recording. And actually, let's talk about this here real quick. Where's the rice harvester? Nope, there it is. I was looking at the number of it. I'm like, oh, it's at 17% here. And I got to remember, yes, vehicles. That's actually down to 9% now. 9% of it is like, it's down to 9%. So it starts at 100%, 100% being, completely fixed. So we were probably losing a lot of crop last episode when we were harvesting there. Everyone. Kind of unfortunate there. I should have realized it. The numbers, you got to flip the numbers the other way, everyone. So when it says 9%, it's not 9% broke. It's 9% left. So I was looking at those numbers the wrong way, so just want to make sure I cleared that up. Oh, that's right, because I got out here again. It shut off. I'm not used to that yet. Legendary Tater was saying flooded rice fields are placeables. That's what I thought. I knew there was a way to do it somehow. Turn it on here would help. There we go. We're almost done planting here. We'll wrap this episode up. Legendary Tater was also saying, I'm loving Farming Simulator 25. To me, it's the best game we've gotten, in my opinion. Been playing since 11. Can't wait to see what mods will come out for this version. True. And I'm hoping some of the old faithfuls will come back out here as well. You know, mods like Heavy Lift, which, as far as I know, it's actually out already. I haven't downloaded it yet, but I was told it was out, so. But then, you know, time-saving stock check. We got the bank mod for borrowing money. You know, just some of the necessities here that just make the game a lot better, in my opinion. Oh, wanted to go back one more comment here. Where was it? Oh, this is from John. John was saying the game looks washed out. I think that is the fog. I think that's what that is. So if the game looks washed out, I think that's why. Like, if you zoom in nice and close here, it doesn't look quite as washed out anymore. And if you look off in the distance here, you can see it looks hazy. Again, I think that's because of the fog. So if you zoom out here, I think the fog takes effect on you a little bit anyway. Anyway, we are done planting, everyone. And speaking of being done, we're going to be done with this episode here as well. So stay tuned here for next time. With that, everyone, thanks for watching. You folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And until next time.